Walt Disney Studio presents Zorro, starring Guy Williams.
¡Asunto! ¡Diente! ¡Lobo! ¡Basta! ¡Basta! ¡Lobo!
I trust Lobo is in his usual vicious mood this morning.
I think he knows he's going to have some fun today, huh?
We shall go to the Pueblo and let the Hound pick up the Americano's trail there.
See?
Senor Joe. Come quickly. Senor Joe, the woods are full of lancers hunting for you.
Well, hunting's one thing, finding's another. When old Joe Crane travels, he don't make no more tracks than the fly does crawling over a hot rock. This your daddy?
Oh, see. Papa, this is the Americano I told you about.
Oh, senor, we heard about Zorro rescuing you from the jail.
And why did you not go back to your mountains?
Well, I got my furs locked in the cell in that there Pueblo, and I don't go no place without them.
I see. Well, I suppose you will need a place to hide.
That I do, Senorita.
You mean to keep him here? Sergeant Garcia will be very angry if he finds out.
Well, Papa, if Senor Zorro can help him, so can we.
Of course. Our home is yours, senor.
Well, it's mighty nice of you folks.
Senor Joe, I think your clothes need washing, no?
Oh, I don't know about that.
I think they do. And while I am washing them, you can take a bath.
A bath? Well, I ain't had a bath in 2 years.
Well, all the more reason.
Well, my skin ain't used to it. No telling what might happen. I might even get rusty.
Senor Joe, no bath, no house.
Well, I sure need a place to hide out, that's for sure. All right. All right, you got the thumb screws on me.
And while you are bathing, I shall put your clothes to soak. Oh, and prepare you some food. You must be famished.
Dr. Garcia, what brings you and your lancers out so early in the morning on horseback?
We are searching for an escaped prisoner, Don Diego.
The Americano? He escaped, huh?
See, last night, with the help of Zorro.
Zorro, eh? Sergeant, when are you going to capture this bandit and be rid of him once and for all?
That is easier said than done, Don Diego.
You know something, Sergeant? I'm beginning to suspect that you don't really want to capture Zorro.
That is not so. I mean, if for no other reason, I would like to capture him to find out who he is. And I have my suspicions as to who he might be.
You do?
See, this much I have learned. He is a man, and he lives somewhere near here.
Well, Sergeant, you've certainly narrowed the field down. After this bit of elimination, you should soon unmask him.
See, I hope to, Don Diego. Well, I must say adios.
Adios, Sergeant.
Sergeant!
Am I right in presuming that you have not caught the escaped prisoner?
Not yet, Don Carlos.
I thought as much. That is why I came prepared to hunt for him myself.
It is the Army's duty to search for him, Don Carlos, not yours.
Sergeant, on too many former occasions, you have failed to do your job properly. I have been talking to some of the other dons. We're going to take pains to see to it that this time you don't fail.
Don Carlos, I don't believe that it's any...
You mass of incompetence. I don't understand why the King of Spain hasn't recalled you long ago. Not only do you allow a prisoner to escape jail, but you are totally incapable of recapturing him after he has escaped.
I am doing my best, Don Carlos.
Your best. Sergeant, if you cannot catch the Americano, Lobo can.
A wolf?
Only half wolf. He's a marvelous tracker and can follow a scent even if it is weeks old.
If he catches the Americano, he will tear him limb from limb.
Of course, Sergeant.
But that is inhuman, Don Carlos.
That all depends on one's viewpoint, Sergeant. Hernando, we must find some object that belongs to the Americano and let Lobo pick up the scent from it.
Don Carlos, I believe his rifle was left in the tavern yesterday.
Ah, yes, that is so. Come.
Lobo.
Keep them outside a few minutes.
Move aside. I said to move aside.
Little dummy, kindly remove yourself from in front of that door.
The fool hound has led us to Don Diego.
Lobo! Don Carlos, that hound of yours chased me clear across the plaza.
My apologies, Don Diego. Lobo will be punished.
He's a threat and a menace to the safety of everyone in this pueblo. He should be locked up.
Ordinarily, I keep him chained to a log. He won't threaten you again. Be assured of that.
I think our friend the Americano will get away now.
He's never made a mistake like this before.
Perhaps the metal of the gun confused his sense of smell.
Or Don Diego might have handled the rifle. We must consider that.
See. Shall I take Lobo back to the hacienda, Don Carlos?
Not right now. Why don't you tie him up in one of the small buildings behind Pedro's store?
Ay, ay, hombre. What experiences you have had, Senor Joe. Indians, bears, mountain lions.
Shucks, you ain't heard nothing yet, Papa.
What about wild cats, coyotes, wolves? You ever fought any of them?
Well, I've handled a few wildcats in my time. Never did find any coyotes ornery enough to stand up to me. But wolves, they're different. Feel sort of friendly towards them. They admire me because I'm so mean and nasty. We speak the same language.
The same language, senor.
Yeah, you know, little short barks like, for ordinary conversation. Then when you got something real important to say, you go like this. Yahoo! Woo!
Corporal, signal the other lancers.
Hey, Papa, get my clothes quick.
You close.
Hurry up. Oh, yeah, get my clothes.
What is it? What is the matter?
Buenos dias, Carlotta.
Buenos dias.
We heard a strange sound coming from this direction.
Oh, a strange sound?
See, like the howl of a wolf.
I heard nothing. Did you hear anything, Papa?
I heard nothing, too.
This is Senor Crane's hat.
Oh, no, you must be mistaken.
So, he is here, eh? Lancer, surround the house.
As I told you, Sergeant, the Americano is not in the house.
Then how did his hat get over there?
Oh, and I do not know. Perhaps he passed by last night after he escaped. Sergeant! Sergeant, are you warm?
Well, see, Carlotta, it is very hot today, no?
I have known hotter days, but on the other hand, I have known colder ones.
Did you feel rain just then?
Oh, see, a few drops.
Ah, that's California for you. Such unusual weather. Nowhere else in the world would it rain on such a bright, sunny day.
No.
I looked everywhere, Sergeant, but I can't find the Americano.
Then let us continue searching for him in the hills. Adios, Carlotta.
Adios.
I've been under so long, I feel like I growed fins. Them soldiers are getting too close for comfort. I reckon I better get my furs back tonight and make tracks through the mountains.
Oh, Senor Joe, you are so foolish to take such a chance with your life. But if you are determined to get them back, I suppose you will need help. Tonight, 1 hour after sundown, you come to the rear of the tavern, and I will...
I would expect to find you here idling your time away. I suppose you're celebrating not having caught the Americano.
We have been searching all day, Don Carlos. We found nothing of the Americano except his hat.
His hat?
See, his hat. Ah, here is Carlotta. Let us drink a toast to her, our benefactress.
Senorita Carlotta is a fine woman. She appreciates us soldiers.
Well, of course I appreciate you. Are you not the defenders of our country?
And we appreciate all the free drinks, too, Carlotta. But now it is time for us to return to the barracks.
Oh, but you must not go so soon. Especially as I have brought you another bottle.
Gracias, Carlotta, but the sergeant says we must go.
Corporal, please, let me decide what I'm about to say, eh?
A soldier always wants another bottle.
Just what I had in mind.
I asked a soldier's sweetheart, why do you sit all day? and cry your pretty eyes out for a man so far away.
The soldier's sweetheart answered, I'll tell you, yes, I can. I'll have no other lover than a military man. Oh, no, she'll have no other. You can promise anything. She will only sigh, I'm waiting for a soldier of the king. Don't be a soldier's sweetheart, no matter what you do. Oh, no, my senorita, lovely tears are not for you.
Senor Joe, now is your chance to get the furs. The Lancers are in the tavern.
Much obliged, Senorita.
Now hurry, Senor Joe.
Soldier's sweetheart, why do you sit all day and cry your pretty eyes out for a man so far?
Americano? He's here?
The soldier's sweetheart answered,
He's outside.
I'll tell you, yes, I can. I'll have no other lover than a military man. Oh, no, she'll have no other. You can promise anything. She will only sigh, I'm waiting for a soldier of the king. Don't be a soldier, sweetheart, no matter what you do. Oh, no, my senorita, lonely tears are not for you.
Assolto! Assolto!
Friends, ain't we? Being a mite hasty, maybe we can powwow, you know, kind of talk things over. We might even...
Silence, you foreign dog! In a moment, your feet will have nothing but air beneath them. Get over there. Hurry with the rope. Please take him up here.
I still think we ought to talk this thing over, friend.
Fernando! Help me! Fernando! Fernando! Let me go from here! Fernando! Get me down! Fernando!
Escape while you can, senor. I'll act as your rear guard. And please, go back to your mountains.
I'll get to him in good time. Many thanks.
Fernando! Let the dog loose! Unleash the dog! Fernando! Let the dog loose! Fernando! Unleash the dog!
I'll tell you, yes, I can. I'll have no other lover than a military man. Oh, no, she'll have no other. You can promise anything. She will only sigh, I'm waiting for a
Senor Joe. Senor Joe.
Don't be a soldier, sweetheart, no matter what you do.
I was worried about you, Senor Joe.
Well, that's real nice of you. Ain't hardly nobody worries about old Joe Crane except himself. Say, you're looking mighty fancy tonight. Just about as pretty as a little old painted wagon.
Oh, you are very flattering.
Now, what's that up there? Up there in the rafters.
Senor Joe, you did it again.
I sure get a lot of fun out of doing that.
Oh, well, it is not a proper thing to do.
Well, now, honey, I didn't take nothing from you that you can't have back for the asking. Well, I'll be going.
Oh, back to the mountains?
No, sirree, not till I get my furs back. I'll hide out in the woods till tomorrow night and maybe have another try at it.
Senor Joe, please be careful. Americanos are so different.